Hello and welcome to my channel, Inviting Possibilities Tarot. My name's Rochelle and I am doing a reading for earth signs, Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn in all placements. Getting some prosperity dust on the table. Grab a couple of angel cards. Love. We have an angel, lots of hearts. Hearts on the hands, the feet, chest, the lower area, armpits. Yes, we've got love. And expansiveness. An angel in a hot air balloon, pointing to another one in the distance. Something about love and expansion. Love is expanding you. It's like your heart. Makes me think of the Grinch. At the end, his heart grows back to normal and then more. Three sizes, too small, too big. Anyway, whatever. It's fine. Let me get some cards from this one, Wisdom of the Oracle. I love that though. Love and expansiveness. There's growth here. There's definitely a lot of heart opening. Curious what this is about. Love can be just about anything, and it's so funny. My water spilled and into a shape of a heart on the table. All right. We've got exchanging gifts in reverse, 27. Not for you in reverse, 6. Yang in reverse, number 1. Okay. So, of course, everyone's on a different timeline. So this could have already happened. I'm just going to read it as if it's happening now. And then we'll see what other cards come out. But there's something here around trying to make something work. You wanted something so bad, you might have been overgiving to try to keep it, to make something stay or to get what you want. There's a lot of like forceful energy here. It's like if I just muscle my way through this, or I hold on tightly enough, this thing is going to stay. It's meant for me. I'm not going to listen to any other anything that says otherwise. This thing is for me and I will not accept anything less. But whatever it is that you want, there are red flags. It's like you're trying to push your way through something, you're trying to make something happen, and it keeps falling short. There's obstacles. It's not happening. And the more it doesn't work in your favor, excuse me, the more you double down and you're like, oh, I gotta make this work. This very, very stubborn, it's very earthy energy, like in kind of more in the shadow side. It's like, no, I must have it a certain way. There's a controlling kind of thing going on here. Like, I have to control the outcome. I have to make this happen. Yeah, it's very intense. And so you're missing the fact that whatever it is that you want, that you're trying to make happen, there are red flags. There's a reason it's not supposed to happen. And the universe is like, if you do make any kind of progress or forward movement, the universe slams the door in your face, and it's like 1 step forward, 3 steps back. And it's like trying to swim upstream. You want it really bad, and I definitely understand that, but it just it's not supposed to happen right now. And it could be something that, you got to focus on yourself first, or you got to do something else first before this can happen. Ultimately, it's a lesson in surrender and being like, okay, if I keep trying to go through the store and it just is not opening, maybe I need to try a different door, or maybe I need to just walk away from this one. And what is it like? If a door doesn't open, look for the open window or something. Anyway. So let me go to the heart's hidden secrets. Obsession, infatuation, adoration, and addiction. Yeah, you are so obsessed with someone or something. You want it so bad. You can't stop thinking about it. It's like consuming you. Beginnings, try again, new direction, start over. Fantasy, daydreaming, imagining, fantasizing, or fantasize. It's like you want a new beginning with someone or in a situation, and you're obsessing about it and you're fantasizing about it. You spend a lot of time on this. And it could even be where you want the new beginning, and this may be telling you like that new beginning is available to you if you can step back, if you can take your hands off the reins. It's almost like you have to start back at the beginning. Like maybe you've made some kind of progress, maybe you've gotten to a certain point and you're like, I just want to push forward and keep going. I want to make this happen. and the lesson or the universe is like, okay, hang on a second. You got to start over. You have more to learn. There's a redo, like maybe there's something you missed in the initial stages of whatever this is. But I definitely feel like you want to try again. You want to go in a new direction, but your obsession is keeping you on the same track. And it makes me think of the Einstein quote, doing something the same way over and over again, but expecting different results is the definition of insanity. So it's something about needing to do things differently, or see things differently, or somehow come at the situation from a different perspective, or different direction. Again, with the window and the door, like if the door slams shut or you can't open the door, look for the open window. Okay. Going to the Osho Zen Tarot. Where are we at? Okay. The Outsider. See? Yeah. 5 of Rainbows. You have not been allowed access into somewhere. You are stuck outside and you're like hanging on. You're like, come on, just let me in. Come on, like shaking the gate, chains rattling, and it's no admittance. Going with the flow. Yeah, see, it's time to, you've been swimming upstream, paddling upstream, whatever you've been doing, you've been going against the current, and it's time to let go. It's time to surrender and let the current take you. And that lands on the new beginning. Try again. This is not available to you right now. So there's some other way. That starts with letting go. Guidance, 3 of rainbows. Yeah, see? This is amazing. Here you are. You want admittance. Not getting it. And the universe is saying, let go. Go with the flow. And it's grabbing your hand. So this angel has a hold of this woman's hand. But she's looking back. The angel's like, nope, we are going forward. And no matter how much you want to stay, or you want to focus on whatever it is, that is not a part of your path. At least not right now. You need to go towards the light. You need to follow. It's like you are being forced. Feels a little bit like a tower moment because you've been in a place of refusing to listen to reason, even if that's just coming from like your own intuition or signs, synchronicities, things are like telling you. It's been very clear and you're like, no, I will not accept this. And the universe is like, all right. It's like the parent coming in and being like, I told you to get your shoes on and to leave, because it's time to leave. And now, you haven't done the thing. You've been sitting there pouting. And so now we're leaving and I've grabbed the shoes and they may not be the ones you even want to wear, but you're coming with me regardless. Very, yeah, kind of tough love. Tough love from the universe. So, yeah, let's go with the guides of the hidden realms. Just saw 1212 on the timer. This is so funny. Thing is, like, it's tough to let go. It's tough when you want something so bad. But what's been happening is because of this obsession and, obsession with going somewhere you're not supposed to go, you've been in a very constrictive place. You don't have what you need to get into the gate. You don't have the key. And there's no one there to let you in. Or if they are, they're like, no, you don't have the required whatever to get in. Yeah, and you're so obsessed with it, but it's like you gotta let go. I feel like I'm repeating myself, but the message is so strong. Zenith at the peak, victory, achievement, tangible abundance. Number 2. This came out in reverse. Gratitude is dreaming, the manifesting power of gratitude, the law of praise, 23, in reverse. The burden of choice, choosing higher ground, consequences, unconscious choice making, 43, in reverse. Okay, so there's all this red, first of all this, there's this very passionate energy. It's somehow tied to your stability as well, thinking of red being the first chakra. It's like you want something so bad, you're forgetting to be grateful for what you already have. There's so much that's already there that's meant for you. There are windows that are open. There are other doors to find. Whatever you're obsessing over is not the only thing. And so you're blocking your own manifestation because there is something for you that you are completely ignoring because you're turned back, looking at the past, looking at the thing, even though you are being moved in another direction. But you're missing it. Let me go to my book real quick. Yeah, you're not getting the victory you want. I think I'm just gonna read this burden of choice. In the interest of time. Did you make a decision you'd promised yourself you'd never make again? It's frustrating to be stuck in the same scenario, same emotional theme, same pain, same frustration, and same powerlessness. This stems from making an unconscious choice, hoping it would be different. Which is, yeah, that's like the quote that I just said. Making the same choices but expecting different results. Deep down, though, you knew that the early excitement was masking a pattern you'd not yet addressed. And that is the pattern of, well, partially at least, of wanting to make things happen, even if all the signs and indications are pointing you in another direction. That, no, this is not for you. You're being invited now to look at this old wound, your shadow pattern, and how you've adapted to survive it, and finally take the responsibility to heal. Don't punish yourself for doing it again, because it will keep happening until you compassionately bring the original hurt to light. Okay. So having compassion for yourself, practicing gratitude, practicing being in the moment, maybe meditation will help. Whatever you can do to, it's almost like with a child where they can get very fixated on something, on what they want. And sometimes the art of distraction is what is needed to divert their attention. And a child is, it can work great because their attention span is so short. It's like, oh, let's look at this over here. Oh, and then they forget about what they want. And there's something about, maybe it's about working with the child inside. There's something here where you feel like that child inside of you is like, no, I want this thing. And it's your job to redirect, to find something else to put your attention on, that child inside's attention on. So, let's see. I'm gonna look at this deck. It's been popping into my head this morning. What is it called? The Modern Life Oracle. FOMO sufferer in reverse. You feel like you're going to miss out. You feel like you're missing out. You're going to miss out. And this is killing you. Like, you're like, and I say that metaphorically. Look, I don't know. Could be literally like, you need to take time for yourself. You need to step back and be okay with things happening. If this is like VIP access and you don't have the pass, you need to be like, all right, well, I guess it's not my turn to be VIP right now. You need to start from the beginning. You need to go back to step one. Conspiracy theorist in reverse. This is tied to this obsession. It's like you're telling yourself a story about how people, the universe, like whatever is conspiring against you, that you're taking it very personally. And it's not personal, it's that you just aren't ready. It's not the right time. You have something else to do, other things, and it very much involves focusing on yourself, self-care, yeah, that kind of thing. Roommate diplomat. Ah, with this conspiracy theorist and roommate diplomat, I feel like you think that people are conspiring against you to keep you from getting what you want, or you have been. It's like, it's not working out for me. Clearly someone doesn't want me to have it because they have some kind of like oh, what's the word, like they have something against me. No, that's not actually what's happening. The universe, your angels, your spirit guides are like, it's not working because it's not for you. Yeah, I keep repeating myself. so what can you focus on? What can you focus on that's gonna help you kind of embrace that this thing is not for you, and surrender to what is, and to learn to go with the flow? What can you focus on? What's going to help you with that? Besides practicing gratitude, being in the moment. Oneness. Understanding that you are one with everything, right? You are made of stardust, the same as everyone on this planet. You are a spiritual being having a human experience, like so many of us. You are, at the core level, you are just energy, same as every single thing around you. Everything around us is energy. And there's something about how you are vibrating is keeping you from, it's like your manifestation, what you want, the victory, the achievement, has been eluding you because you have been in a place of constriction. And this is when you get into a place of allowing and opening up and recognizing that you are literally one with everything. And I know that can be a really tough concept to wrap your brain around, but it's like knowing that what's meant for you will come to you. And if it's not there, if you're not getting it, then it's not meant for you. And so often the things that we don't get are just as much of a blessing as the things that we do get, but we don't usually see that until we have some kind of hindsight. Rest. Yep. Taking time to rest, to sit under a tree, to be by yourself. We've got, oh, those look like mushrooms. I guess those are little huts in the background. I was going to say maybe mushrooms. Anyway, understanding. Aw. This creature is like praying to a butterfly. Understanding that transformation is required here. And we've got this old guy sitting under a tree, and then there's one leaf hanging. The leaf is green. So it makes me think of like the new growth. Like we have someone near the end of their life. So we're kind of looking at a cycle that is closing out. You know, something has played itself out, and it's time to chill and wait for the new thing to emerge, to blossom, to sprout. This is all about taking time to commune with what is sacred to you. Get out in nature. Understand that there is some kind of transformation that is happening. It's not waiting to happen. You are actually going through the transformational process. Thing is, though, transformation is tough. It can be very painful. And it can leave us feeling confused and like, you know, because we're being reworked, rewired, reprogrammed, remolded. Not comfortable most of the time. And in doing this, in taking care of yourself, in letting go of needing to be everywhere all at once, you know, knowing that you're not missing out on anything that wasn't meant for you in the first place. And that time for yourself, it's like where you're meant to be, the best place for you is right here in your own energy. I feel like with this FOMO suffer, it's like you've been looking for some kind of something outside of yourself to fulfill you, to help you feel better about yourself. You're looking for like acknowledgement or appreciation, or you just want to be in the places, having fun, doing the things because you're going to hear about it later and be like, oh, I wasn't there. I wish I was. But it's like, whatever you're searching for deep down isn't outside of you. It's right here with you. You've been looking for the answer to something, even if it's just some kind of fulfillment outside. And that's why something is eluding you, because the trick, the key is you. You have the key inside you. But it's recognizing that you are the key. Okay. So, Magic of You, Oracle. Paradisiacal. However you say that. You belong to paradise. 24. Yeah. You belong to paradise. You are what you see. You are also what you seek. Ubuntu, compassion for others, 34. You've been so obsessed about something that you have forgotten. It's like you've lost the, how do I say this? You're so caught up in what you wanted, in your own needs and desires, that you were willing to do whatever you had to, even at the expense of others. And you were forgetting that other people have their needs, their struggles, their whatever. And and what's happening in this process is you're coming to the understanding that like this is a huge journey for you. This is a huge transformation, and it's really been a struggle. You haven't wanted it, at least not initially. But going through it brings you to a place where you're like, oh, when I see other people going through this, now I understand, because I've been there. I get this. Like, compassion is developing within you as you focus on yourself, as you spend time in gratitude, as you heal the pattern that has caused you to make unconscious choices that continue to keep you in the same place. You're healing your insanity. And I'm referring to the quote. I'm not saying you're actually insane. But it's like you're healing that part of yourself that was trying to make something happen without changing the tactics, without changing the mindset. Lovaria. Let love grow. Let love grow. Expansiveness. There it is. You are, your love is growing. Your love for yourself, your compassion for yourself, for others, by resting, by caring for yourself, by recognizing that you are connected to everything. You are. It doesn't matter whether you can see it or not, whether you believe it or not. It's still true. I'm getting the saying, I need to see it to believe it. But there's so many things we don't see that still exist. Our little spectrum of what is visible to us is so small compared to what is actually out there. And the truth of it is, it's all about, you need to believe it to see it. Let love grow. Compassion for others. You belong to paradise, and a part of that is a it's a mental, it's an understanding that you are a part of paradise. You belong to paradise. And that means that, what is paradise? Paradise is, it's a place, it's a concept of, where you feel comfortable, you feel at ease, all your needs are met, you have an abundance of everything. There's beauty, there's joy, there's delight, there's love. This is your birthright. And you're learning to open your valve to let it all in. You were the one. It's like a part of you. I feel like you're the one who secretly put the lock on. Or if it was, whatever it was, maybe it was the universe. Like, no, I'm going to put the lock on, and it's up to you to discover how to get the key. And turns out you are the key. But you had to go through this whole journey to get to that understanding. So let me close this out. Right? Actually, hang on. I'm gonna get some cards from the numerology deck real quick. Love. We got love again. Number 6, Lovaria, let love grow. Yes. Music, 32. Music is really helpful for you. Listen to whatever lifts your spirits. Does not matter what kind of music it is, as long as when you're listening to it, you're like, like you get that yummy feeling where you're like, oh, I love this song. I love to play it, or I love to sing it, or I love to dance to it. Like, it gives you a feeling of elevation is coming to mind. It elevates you. Yeah. And creativity, number 3. This is leaning into your creativity, doing things in a creative way. Even like with thinking outside the box. It's like as the love grows, you start to become more creative. You start to feel more inspiration. This is also tied to your personal power, your 3rd chakra, your solar plexus. This is about personal power through music and creativity. Like, all of this is opening up for you. So let me finish with, I think this one. Yeah, I'm going to go with the rune card. We have Ansuz. There's abundance here, and all your needs being met, wishes being granted. financial wellness also. Hang on, let me find it. Ooh, there it is. Strongly associated with divine communication, this rune card suggests that you need to pay close attention to messages and advice offered to you. That makes me think of this guidance. Yeah. So pay attention to messages and advice offered to you, either written or spoken. However, this card goes far deeper than mere external communication and indicates that the true insight you are seeking can only be found by searching within. Learn from and be inspired by the wisdom that external voices or divine signs such as coincidences offer, but also be a discerning spiritual seeker from the inside out. Yes. This means doing your research and forming your own opinions rather than simply accepting all that you are told or presented with by others. It also means having the courage and humility to question your own assumptions and preconceptions. And that's what we started with. It's like you wanted something so badly, so obsessed with it that it's like you were making assumptions, or you wanted something so bad that you were missing all the signs, like I said. And this is questioning all of that and like letting yourself go, okay, there's a reason this isn't happening. Personal transformation is about being open-minded enough to search for what is true, even if that truth is at times uncomfortable to confront. Yes. Yeah. And the part of that truth is, the choices. Making choices that don't work in your favor. Because that is tied to something in you that needs to be healed. Paying attention to the outer signs, the inner signs, the inner voices, maybe you have several like me. Yeah, you're opening to the love. You're changing your perspective and your perception of what you even want. And as you lean into that love, as you lean into the gratitude, you feel that expansiveness. You keep growing. And you're moving, because hot air balloon, and this angel is pointing to the other one. It's like you're moving toward what it is that you want. You're using love as your fuel to get you where you want to go. And that's very different than this obsessive energy, because that's based in fear. When you're in this energy of love and gratitude and compassion, that's when your frequency increases. And then that gives you the boost that you need to get wherever to manifest what it is you want. So I'm going to leave it there. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day, wherever you are in the world, and I will see you on the next video. Mwah.